It is a bittersweet mood here at the San Francisco County District Attorney's Office. It is part celebratory, but also they are resolved to do better.
It is a good day for Joaquin Syria, and it's a good day.
All right. So, first article. I'm coming to today. The headline reads: Joaquin Syria spent. Wait a minute. Let's see. Yeah, my notes. All right. Oh yeah, that's it. So the headline reads: Joaquin Syria spent 3 decades in a prison for a murder he didn't commit. Now 61, he will be released. Syria was exonerated Monday, or a few days ago, whenever it happened. It didn't say the exact day, but it definitely happened this month. Exactly 32 years to the date of his arrest. Following extensive review and investigation by the San Francisco DA Innocence Commission, he was charged with killing a friend in San Francisco, the Samoa District, in 1990. So welcome home, Mr. Syria. It's really tragic that you went through that, but I'm glad you are free. I'm going to give a narrative podcast celebratory round of applause for our brother, Mr. Syria, that has got exonerated of some false charges. Yeah, that's just, it's really unfortunate about our legal system. I say it time and time again, it was never designed for us to accommodate us. It was only designed to, incarcerate us. Like literally, that's the penal system was created to hold us. Next article. Headline reads: First ever black-owned bank in Minnesota just opened its doors. And the name of the bank is the First Independence Bank. It's a Detroit-based financial institution. There's only a handful of black banks in America. The CEO is Kenneth Kelly. And Kelly said in the statement, the motivation to bring the black bank to Minnesota was to tackle the city's wealth disparities. Minnesota has become the nation's widest income gap and has a long history of discriminatory loan practices that disproportionately affects black families and stunts black wealth in the city. Yep, so that's really not a shocker there. I think that's, again, the banking institutions. If you studied how, the banks of America were set up, it's not an injustice. That was what they was designed to do. Again, another institution that was not designed to accommodate us. So anytime I come across articles or information where, it's a black-owned type bank type deal, I'm going to share it. But these days, you can start your own bank. You can become your own financial institution. There's all kind of literature and knowledge out there. You just have to be very diligent and study very hard, and you can create your own bank, private banking system. Speaking of bank, you guys ever watched that movie, The Banker? That was a good movie. Next up, article reads, Black woman, once homeless, now runs 2 businesses and is the author of 6 books. The author's name is Kisha Hodges. Her Instagram handle is The Real Lady Bombay. So it's on his IG is Kisha the author Hodges at The Real Lady Bombay. And then when you go to that, you will see all of her books. I didn't really come across any information that told me how she became homeless, what her circumstances was surrounding that. But I'm guessing it's in the book. You would just have to buy her book to find out, because she hasn't released any interviews. I didn't find any on YouTube or anything. But that's nevertheless impressive. And I'm glad she got it together. It looks like, from what I saw on Instagram, she used religion to overcome whatever she was going through. Seems like she is a devout Christian. So we're going to clap it up for this sister, Miss Hodges. Okay, and my very last article that I'm sharing today, headline reads, two banks merge to form the largest black-owned bank in the U.S. It grossed more than $1 billion in assets. And the two are City First Bank and the Broadway Financial. CEO Brian Argetz for the First City Bank, and then Wayne Kent A. Bradshaw for the Broadway Financial. So now they're merging into one bank, and their goal again is to focus on the community, provide financial literacy to the community, and support nonprofits, create nonprofits to empower the community. That's what they said their goal is. So that's always good to hear. So we're going to clap it up for those two banks merging. All right. So now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna just talk about it, man. So I try to when I hear random stuff, I try to give it a couple days to play out to get the full context of what happened. Because one thing I don't want to be is a wave rider. But you can't have a black platform and not speak about black issues, no matter how messy they are. Yeah, I talk about it. So I'm gonna take a little dive into it, but before I do, I want to put it out in the atmosphere. I don't talk about celebrities. I don't try to trash people. I don't try to denigrate people. I do tell the truth. If they're like their actions or their words is like, having us all looking crazy or all looking some type of way, we're being generalized based on their actions, individual actions, reflective to us as a people. But in this situation, it was just a random occurrence. But I'm gonna try to, loop the concept from the perspective of sensationalism. So I start off with sensationalism. Sensationalism has become a very lucrative business, and it's very popular online for people to get that little 15 minutes of fame quick, and they'll do anything to get it, even risk physical harm to get that little spotlight, to get those views, to get those clicks and views. We see it all the time online. Like before Jake Paul, started boxing, he was the prank guy, and like some of his pranks didn't turn out so good. So it'd be like people doing like extreme things online, like when what was that one platform that's not around anymore? Vine. Remember when people was like hurting themselves for the Vine? Do it for the Vine. Do it for the Vine. Like people was really effing themselves up for the Vine, for that teeny tiny snippet of fame. All right, so I think you probably should be guessing where I'm going with this. Dave Chappelle just recently or nearly got assaulted during one of his sets. It's trending all over now. What's happening is they're showing the guy's face, the after. He's all like, lumped up and swole up, as he should be, for jumping on that stage trying to do something to him. Allegedly, because the story is still fresh, we don't know if in fact he was trying to do harm to Dave at all. We just know, that bang. We don't know if he was trying to hit Dave or nothing. He ain't released his side of the story yet. But at the catalyst somewhere is sensationalism. I can guarantee you. Because now they're saying this person had tried to launch an online, career before. It was already trying trying to become a public figure. So, that's what they're tossing in the hat now, is maybe he was trying to use this incident to latch on to garner some, hits and some views or some whatever, some clout. That's what the young people call some clout. Clout chasing has become a lucrative business, and it's very dangerous to our people, because our people, black people, we kind of grip and grab on to the clout chasing. We'll do anything, we'll say anything for that clout, because nowadays clout equals money. Because clout, we used to be cool with like just meeting a celebrity or somebody famous, taking a little picture and say, hey, I met such and such, I know such and such, I met such and such, woo woo. Now it's, you gotta do something like really dangerous that could hurt you or possibly even kill you to, get them views, to get those hits, you know,